Please imagine that you are a client who came to me as a mediator. We have already had the first individual mediation meetings in Zoom, separately with you and another client. Here is the video about what you can expect at the pre-mediation meeting. And both of you agreed to participate in the joint mediation session. Are you ready? Let's go! Hello, nice to meet you. I would like to remind you that my name is Oleh Tiurin. Please call me Oleh. And how would you like me to call you today? Imagine that you and another client answer that you want to be addressed as Alex and Catherine. I invite you to choose one of these roles to be able to imagine how the mediation process looks from inside. We have already discussed what mediation is during the pre-mediation meetings, so I will just briefly remind you of the key points. And then I will tell you about how we're going to work today. Mediation is an assisted negotiation. It's confidential, flexible, but structured process. It's also voluntary for everyone, and for me as a mediator too. I'm an impartial intermediary. That means that I don't represent you, Alex. I don't represent you, Catherine. The interests of each of you are equally important to me. I don't advise or offer any solutions. My role is to facilitate communication between you to help you reach a mutually acceptable agreement. I will help you to cope with the emotions. I will ask you questions to help you better understand yourself and each other. From you, I expect meaningful participation, because you make decisions. They will be entirely yours, and you are fully responsible for them. This is about the self-determination. Do you have any questions about what you've heard? We imagine that you say no. Okay. I would also like to remind you that mediation is a confidential process. That means that all that is said in this Zoom stays in this Zoom. Catherine, Alex, do you agree to keep confidentiality? We imagine that both of you say yes. Okay. I also offer to set 2 rules which will help you to feel safe and work more productively. First, we talk in turns. This means that we don't interrupt each other. Second, we avoid offensive and judgmental language. Do you agree to follow these rules? We imagine that you both agree. Please, if you want to add any rules for today's session, you are welcome to do so. We imagine that you both want to add nothing. Great. We will work for 2 hours today. Usually, online sessions last from 1 to 3 hours. And before the session, we discuss with clients how much time they will have for this meeting. If you need a pause, please tell me. We can work flexibly in joint sessions and private meetings. We may use PowerPoint or other visualization tools and mediation instruments. So, please be ready for this. Now, I would like to hear from each of you how you see the situation from your perspective. Each of you will have about 10 minutes for this. I would like Alex to be the first because you are the initiator of a mediation. And then Catherine, it will be your turn and you will have the same amount of time. Depending on the situation, I can choose who starts by myself or give parties the opportunity to choose by themselves who wants to be the first. After I hear Alex's perspective, I summarize what I've heard from him, so Alex can understand that I've heard him correctly or be able to give some corrections and clarifications if needed. Then we will discuss what topics Alex would like to work through during the mediation, and I will put them on the visual board. And now, Catherine, I would like to hear how you see the situation from your own perspective. Please try not to answer what you've heard from Alex. You also have about 10 minutes. After hearing Catherine's perspective, I also summarize and write on the board Catherine's view of the agenda. Great! Now, when you heard the perspective of each other and know how each of you sees the agenda, please choose the topic you would like to start with. Imagine that you have agreed on what topic to choose. Sometimes choosing the first topic can take time and effort, and my role as a mediator to help you to do this ecologically. We start working through the first topic. And here the real magic of mediation starts. We drill into the interests and needs of both of you. The powerful emotions can be revealed during this process, and my role as a mediator is to help parties to work through emotions ecologically. Important: there could be temptation for parties to start gathering solutions already after choosing the topic, and my obligation as mediator is to prevent parties from doing that. Because nothing but conflict or compromise could be built on positions, and the truly mutually beneficial options can be only based on interest and needs. After we have discovered your true interest and needs, yes, this may take time and effort, but it is worth it. Only then I offer parties to generate options that should fulfill their interests and needs. Then I help parties to make the reality check of the options they have found. And after this, the parties choose the options that suit them most. This way we work through every topic parties want. Sometimes a couple of hours could be enough to work through 1-2 topics. Sometimes it can take several meetings to work through the single one. How fast you will move forward depends on you. After the joint session, I usually make a brief written summary, which I then send to the parties, and we agree on our next steps. Now you can imagine how the joint mediation session can look. If you are interested in knowing more about the heart of mediation, the research of interests and needs, here is the video about it.